Sven's going to find the lane he actually wants to gank. And we do see Codex and Kevin around his mid lane. Oh, Jess, you're in trouble.
He has been caught out. Does the cocoon land? Yes, it does. Gets knocked up in the air. First blood secured. Millenium make that look easy.
Almost looked like he was sleeping here and looking passive to just revive.
Oh, look at the setup here on the mid lane. 3 members of Millenium. Sven does get stunned up. That means he's slowed as well. Kevin is looking for more in the background. Cottonex is trying to play. That's a flash burn from Sven. Cottonex forced to flash over the wall, so jungler's flash for jungler's flash. Jesus jumps in. Kevin still has his passive available. They've caught Freddy out. Now Freddy's in trouble. There's the Unbreakable from Enrated, blocking a lot of damage, but the Ignite is ticking on the background. Keep in mind that Jesus does not have flash, and there's already been 2 ganks. Forced to use those. He gets caught. There's a flash from Jerry, stuns him once again. Sunlight passive proc. Gold card is up. Isn't going to get selected because you've been locked down. And Millenium making it very, very clear which lane they're in.
Scaling on Q is not very strong anymore.
They'd have to definitely avoid those solar flares. All right, SK Gaming, they're on the Dragon. It's going low. Kerb has got his ultimate available. That's 1. That's 2. He's looking for Enrated. Dragon does get secured by Sven, but in the background, Cottonex is forced to retreat. Should have Repel available if he needs to. And you do see the slow getting caught into JRE, and here comes the stun. Freddy's going to have that movement speed increase. That's a flash forward from Candy Panda, only to banning multiple Arcano pulses, one off the other and dropping them low. So blue buff is secured. I'm not quite sure. We'll keep an eye on that. As in the background, Enrated has just been completely obliterated.
Jesus did actually get the blue buff with his wild card here, so good job by him. Still, they have to sacrifice Enrated as soon as Millenium saw a chance to engage. They went for it.
Ooh, a little bit too short. Nobody's seen that one. Right to the Arcane, proving that distance is not in his favor. So tower secured for us. Stole it away, but he's split from the side of his team. Keep your eyes on the solar flare from J. Reed. This is how Millenium will get themselves in. Sven is actually starting the fight. Glacial Fissure gets thrown down. That doesn't lock off all of Millenium from engaging. Down in the back line, Kevin teleports in. He's secured 1. That's Enrated going down. We see the pew 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 from Kerb. Not landing too many shots. Kevin forced out of the fight before he gets blown up. Eye of Destruction comes down, and Freddy going to use the heal and get Summoner heal as well. End up trading 1,
especially not if Jesse stays in the mid lane and can just join in.
Well, very easily secure Dragon here for Millenium. Going to give them the momentary gold lead.
It's going to be stronger in the team fights instead.
Oh, solar flare's coming up. It's going to be flashed away from Candy Panda. Now Jerry's the one that's in trouble. He gets knocked into the air. Look at the positioning for Enrated. Unbreakable. It's going to block so much damage. Now Kevin is actually... no, that was Kerb that teleported in. Instantly forced to flash away. Creatine takes 1 more shot. Jesus with the kill. Now he's the one that manages to land the gold card before the Blades of Torment go out. Sven is low. Here comes the right of the Arcane. 3rd shot doesn't connect, which means Enrated gets away with his life. It's a bit of a sloppy fight as Kerb is gonna look for the Arcana Pulse. Dashed away from Candy Panda. 2 for 4. Millenium losing a lot more. Arriving a little late to this party. Culling used very early for Candy Panda. A little bit of damage in Jerry, nothing really noticeable. There's the solar flare. They pull Candy Panda. Cottonex is looking from Kevin. That's actually a flash as well as dash. Kevin instantly gets popped. They've traded jungler for potentially top laner. There's 1 for 1 as Freddy secures the killing blow. Now Cottonex on the back foot. Jerry is the next target. We do see Creatine in full retreat. Cottonex forced the flash. He's taken down. That's a 3 for 1. And SK kite and fight and make Millenium bite the dust.
So this team fight here for Millenium was pretty weird already from the engage. Once we get the replay, we can just try and notice how Millenium move as a team once they engage here.
In build and damage.
Going towards this late game power spikes now, and Sven's actually looking for the fight here. Jess is coming in as well.
Well, Destiny is up. There's the gate. Instantly solar flared, and look at the damage.
Wow!
With the right of Arcane, destroys Jesus. You signal where you're going to land, and they combine the damage. Sven is the next target. He's going to manage to dash and move away. Flash just became available. And a long-range shot from Kerb. That's the Arcano Pulse. This means there's no smite available for SK Gaming. Freddy does not have a massive amount of AP, and those javelin tosses are not going to be too threatening. We do see once again Eye of Destruction from Kerb, connecting, slowing Millenium down. Culling is used just to dissuade Millenium. JRE forced out of the fight, has no flash available.
They need to deal with Candy Panda. They have to go for Candy Panda here. He's going to destroy them otherwise.
We'll see if they can. None of Right of Arcane hits yet. Finally, 3rd shot connects, but it's not the greatest. Kerb on the back line. Baron is still going low. It is secured by Millenium. Jerry is going to get away with his life, and Millenium count. So, again, SK defending. Baron buff being very close to wearing off. Freddy's got caught. Can they burst him down? That's one, that's two. Third shot connects. Holy curve that damage. Svenskeren locked in the Cataclysm, forced to flash away. Kevin now gonna lose his Bloodwell as he's popped underneath the turret. We do see Enrated dashing over.
Spot the Baron, but he's still going down very, very fast.
Oh, they're gonna have to commit to a full dive if they want to try to steal this away.
He can steal it.
He's dropped the flag. In comes the Destiny. Jez is his deal. We did it again. Svenskeren's on the background now. He's gonna land the Cataclysm before being knocked all the way up into the air. Kevin is gonna be reviving from that Bloodwell as Enrated is gonna stand behind me. Dashes over to a teammate. Cotnex is low. Creatine is low. Freddy and Candy Panda looking to do the damage. Freddy's caught out. He's slowed on the back line, but the movement speed admittedly is so difficult to lock down. They are kiting so well. That's one. Freddy's got the second. Now he's knocked in the air. Creatine with the help of Cotnex is going to secure another kill. Candy Panda's on the retreat. He sidesteps the Arcana Pulse before getting one, before getting two. Curb is going to shut him down. Now it's all on Enrated versus Curb. The stun's going to come out in a second. Enrated's going to hold him in place. There's 1,000 HP. 5 versus 4. Enrated with the Moustache Menace finishes the fight.
But being insanely strong in these late game teamfights as well. Both top laners, not now, basically tanks.
Well, look at this. Svenskeren looking to engage. That's a 3-man knockup. He locks up 4 inside the Cataclysm. Glacial Fisher knocks up more from Millenium. Now Kevin's on the retreat. Dark Flight's out of the Cataclysm. Millenium are trying to run away. Creatine eats a gold card as Freddy is trying to execute on the sidelines. Svenskeren is the first victim of the fight as Jesus throws down the Zhonya's Hourglass. They've now traded. Kevin is down. J-Ree is down. Rites of Arcane does connect. It doesn't kill Freddy. 1 for 2, and SK Gaming are looking at getting the time.
And SK Gaming are outplaying Millenium in these teamfights here.
Oh, this is a teleport from Kevin. He's maybe in a little bit of trouble. Curb lands. Eye of Destruction goes down. Candy Panda's looking to be the focus. He manages to lifesteal before losing Cotnex in the trade. Now Freddy with GA and a bajillion hit points is making Millenium's life difficult. We did see a retreat around the objectives. Anyways, Baron has been started by SK Gaming. Cotnex has Smite available. He is going to get caught out. He flashes.
Can he get it?
He steals it! 1 for Baron! And that was just so great. Cotnex with the swag Smite. Svenskeren down J-Ree. That's going to reduce the risk of an engage. But it wasn't the greatest, and the Baron buff regen is doing its work. J-Ree is now back up to 3/4 hit points. Cotnex is in trouble. He's going to need to repel. The flag, the drag, the slam dunk from Svenskeren. Cotnex manages to flash away. Look at the solar flare! Jesus does it again! 3 times in a row, and 3 times he dies. They trade 1 for 1, but it's a mid laner for a support. Millenium are still looking to retreat. Candy Panda is untouched. And of course, they do need to burn through the GA of Freddy. Millenium actually turning the aggression back on. Cotnex is not in the fight. They just end up trading 1 for 1. Kerp forced to back away. Now Candy Panda dashes back in. Bloodwell is available for Kevin. Can they land a stun? We do see the Dark Flight coming up, and Freddy goes all the way in. We do see him. Kerp is now on the back line. Ignite is being burned. Kerp is now taken down. He didn't have his Hourglass. That's 1 secured for SK. We do see Candy being taken down in the back line of Svenskeren. Freddy and Enrated are trying to do the work they can. Cotnex is still alive. Cotnex is going to get himself a double kill, and Kevin secures the ace onto Svenskeren. There's 25 seconds before Jesus is alive, and 60 seconds for the rest. Millenium are going to look to finish.
And this time, it was the other way around. Creatine was completely left untouched. Candy Panda, he dived in to kill Curb, and Creatine just stood right next to him and said, okay, I'm just gonna smack you in the face and kill you, and Millenium might look to finish here.
3 versus 1. Jesus is going to be up in 4 seconds time as the minions get to the base. Smite onto the siege. There is a cannon minion here for Millenium. Banshee's Veil is up for Creatine. What can Jesus do? He's got both summoner spells. Ghost has been thrown down. He's stunned up Kevin. It feels like it's too little. He's picked up 1 onto Cotnex. Creatine is focusing the Nexus Toad. The second one will fall shortly. Kevin is getting dropped low. Knockup doesn't manage to connect as Banshee's Veil was up. Hourglass, you finally found the button, Jesus. He survives for a few seconds. Blown up by Creatine. Creatine can finish the game, and after 52 minutes, a swag flash. Creatine closes the game out, and Millenium take down SK Gaming.
The very, very last team fight. First, Cotnex took so much poke damage. They ended up trading 1 for 1. Jesus, he did it again. Ports in, instantly gets blown up. If he just stayed back and just kept chasing with the rest of the team instead of porting forward, SK Gaming had won the team fight. No, he jumps in, dies, and then in the very end, Candy Panda dashing forward to kill Curb. Creaton completely untouched. Finally, it was the other way around. We've seen so many team fights this game where Candy Panda was left untouched. Now it was Creaton's turn. He wins the game for the team.
You know what? As much as you can question and call Jesus up for doing that 3 times in the game, you really have to give props to Millenium because they punished it every time.
Of course, yeah, you have
Not
to land
once.
a skill shot. You have to time the skill shot 100% correct. Otherwise, he's just gonna fly wide or he's gonna hourglass the time.
And not once did that solar flare miss. They locked Jesus up every single time he jumped in. And Millenium once again demonstrating with a team that is built around picking people off, they can do well. But that was a very hard fought game.